Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. You get women. Now what? Yeah, you know what? All right, we done talked about the select, non-select enough. And I already said this is a select channel. You know, this channel is about problems that the select have or issues that the select will face. And I already defined the select. If you got women trying to seduce you, you're select. If they not, you're not select. And even after they choose you or something, you get the woman, they're going to consistently try to please you. If you're in a relationship where the woman really don't give a fuck about you, and especially if she don't want to listen to you, you're not select. But enough of that, right? So now you one of those cats, hey, shoot, you ain't complaining. Shoot, you got women. You trying to figure out how to manage these women, right? Shoot, you dealing with the drama with them. All right, you get them. Now what? See, here's a big problem with a lot of guys. Now, I always said, the image of the poor guy not doing anything with his life, getting a bunch of women, that is vastly overrated. It might be a few, depending on how they look, right? Might be a few. But most guys got something going on. But you know what I'm seeing? And I've seen this ever since I put out my book, Nice Guys and Players. Some dudes get so caught up with women, they ain't doing anything else. At the best that they're doing is maybe, they might have a job to keep some bills paid. If they're really good, they got enough women to keep their bills paid. All right, you get women. All right, you got them. Shoot, they camping outside your room. Shoot. They coming over your place with nothing on but a trench coat and some heels. All right, now what? And I do mean now what? Now, I ain't saying it's bad to get it, but you're not using the women properly. If you have the ability, listen to me. If a man has the ability to get a bunch of women, he has the ability to become a millionaire. Let me say that again. He has the ability to become a millionaire. One process is sex transmutation, right? Napoleon Hill talked about it in Think and Grow Rich. You take that same energy that you use for sex and you put that into business or whatever project, right? You take that same energy that you chase and you can spit that game, you persuasive. Man, if you can do that with women, you should be able to make money because the key to making money is relationships. And really, there's a deeper esoteric way to make money with women, but we won't be sharing that, and I don't need anybody to ask me about it, right? But if you have the ability to get women, I'm gonna tell you what, there's no excuse that you should be poor. And I'm gonna tell you a basic way, because like I say, if you're dealing in business, if you have the ability to get women, I would strongly suggest you be an entrepreneur. If you can't be an entrepreneur for whatever reason, you need to work, maybe in sales. That's based on relationships. On my business channel, I always use the example of this dude who used to sell buffalo wings. And I hope he see one of these videos one day or something. That's a brother. I'd be interested in seeing what he's doing, right? It'd be interesting to see what that brother's doing. But look. One of the ways that dude made money, because he was really good, extremely good with women, but then when he was selling his buffalo wings, guess who his main customers were? Boom. Like if a man's a player, he got that charm, he got that aura that women go crazy over. All you have to do is put him in a position where he can do sales and women gonna come to him. I knew this dude, right? And he looked like a celebrity. He actually looked like a particular celebrity. I used to mention the name. He looked like Zac Efron, right? Just with different hair color. And that dude used to work. He's even watched some of my videos. I don't know if he still do, right? They gave him a little bit of training, gave him a little bit of game, right? And he used to work on a cosmetics counter, So many women. Even though he was selling, I don't even know what the fuck he was selling. But whatever the case, plenty of women came to that dude. That dude got a high commission and stuff just from the women. Knew another dude. This dude used to sell shoes. Women's shoes. That dude used to make so much money. I'd be like, hey, where'd you get that number from? Yeah, who's that woman? Oh yeah, I just sold her a pair of shoes. I showed her a pair of pumps, right? And you'll see that, right? And plus, if you got that energy, you got that charisma, that gift of gab to deal with women, you don't have to. You can get into sales or something, and you ain't strictly dealing with women. Like I know one of the best players, like this cat, come on YouTube and will kick ass. He will come, man. That dude got so much game. And I mentioned him before because the dude is a salesman, high-end salesman. His base is 100,000. We saying his base, right? But he understood the one thing. It's all about relationships, right? So if you good at that, because really any real player is going to be the type of cat who is not only good with women, but is going to be cool with dudes. He's going to have some charisma. They're going to want to be around him. He's going to be like, this dude cool. Now, if you have that type, and plus somebody who is able to get multiple women, they're able to deal with different personality types because it's really hard to find your tribe. And typically anybody who's dealt with a lot of women, that people faking or something like that, but like generally deal with a lot of women, they can deal with the different personality stuff. And then, when they're dealing with dudes, they can deal with them, especially if it's business, right? So it's like, wait a minute, you use that same skill to get money. Think about it, all right. Like, okay, you got that skill. I'll say, all right, what can I get into, right? Retail's an obvious thing, but you could say, well, okay, maybe I got this product here. I can like start off with maybe a flea market or something, selling this shit, trying it out. Maybe do some vending. Because think about, I use myself as an example. I use myself. When I first started selling my book, Nice Guys and Players, I did a lot of book signings, a lot of vending shows. Guess who was moving that product for me? The women were helping me move that weight. They were buying it. Now here I got a book that wasn't even for women, but they were all up in my face. In fact, I remember the very first time I did some vending, it was at a black expo. All right? It was at a black expo. I had women buying shit from me like crazy. All right? I was making that money, and that's part of the reason why I started writing. I wrote that pamphlet for ladies because I said I know somebody gonna buy it. See, I converted that to money. Now I could have got tons of numbers, and I actually met some of the women I'd meet that way. Actually hooked up quite a few times. It was a good magnet. It really was. It was a good magnet. Yeah, for somebody who's smart, they can pick up the game, and I just gave him right there. All right, and he can pick up the game. In fact, I'm going to explain again because too many people, the game there wasn't so much I was selling the books or a celebrity or anything. They ain't know me. The game there is they probably checked me out and they had an opening to come talk to me. So I'll let y'all ponder that. Some people need to think about shit. All I did was get my opening to approach me. But obviously if I have a big sign up that say Nice Guys and Players and the book is going for men, they ain't have any reason. But I had a lot of women buy. In fact, I've had women buy stuff from me wholesale, books and shit, and go sell it for me. So if you got that, you got it. Ain't no reason why you should be poor. Any womanizer. In fact, I have in my mind. I got in my mind a chain of stores that'll go. It'll be profitable in a year. All I would need to do to start, I would just need a little bit of money started out, but it'd be profitable in a year. I already got the blueprint in my mind. All I had to do is push the button, right? And the only reason I wouldn't do it is because then I had to deal with employees and, infrastructure. Like the actual plan, I just had to set up the infrastructure to make it work. And that's even in there, right? I would just hire womanizers. Or if I'm selling stuff to dudes, like diva types, friendly women, Seriously. But since we focusing on what, some womanizers need to be doing, if you can get women, any dude who can get women has no reason to be starving at night. Has no reason to be starving at night. Listen to what I'm saying. In fact, you need to have extra in your bank account, however you try to do it. If you can get pussy, you can get money. Very simple. So anyway, right? That's all I got for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.